YouTube, how's it going? Vincent Mclean, Comic Machine, is back here with another video for you. So today is a special day because not only am I going to show you what I picked up in the past week, but I also have something super special that came in today. It's going to be an unboxing video too. So this is not a weekly, but a semi-weekly pickup, but a special unboxing. So I think I know what's in here, but I could end up being surprised if it ended up coming in early or not. But this is going to be a pretty sweet unboxing. So do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, show your man some love, and let's get to it. So first thing off the bat is I picked up a pretty good collection from my buddy Bud over here in the Dallas area. And I originally was eyeing his Captain Marvel collection from the first series, and he ended up tossing in some other stuff too. So I've got a pretty big chunk of this newer Captain Marvel. I'm not sure if it's like second or third series, but this particular run it's a pretty sizable run. So this is the number 5 of this with Drax on the front, and as you can see, it's a pretty sizable run. So there's some pretty awesome books in here. So like there's a couple in here that are with the Super Scroll. So that's pretty sweet. I don't really know a whole bunch about Captain Marvel. This is before Carol Danvers took over. But this particular run, it just looks cool. Like it's very much, late 90s, 2000s. It's got that really interesting Captain Marvel logo, how it looks up here. But I've got almost complete total runs here. One of the key books that came out of this is this number 20. I don't know a whole bunch about why this is a key, but off of the gocollectcomic.com, they have it listed as a key book. And it's just really cool artwork on this particular run. Like I said, I'm not a huge Captain Marvel fan, but there's some pretty sweet stuff in here. And this is the last issue I have, number 34. And I think it goes to 35 on this particular run. I could be wrong about that. But if anybody is got any additional knowledge on this particular Captain Marvel run, like I said, this earliest one I have of this is the number 5. That's what the number 6 looks like. Wait. Yeah, number 6. It just looks cool. So if anybody has any other knowledge about it, put it down in the comments below. Tell me what you know. Let me learn a thing or two, because you always got to be up in your comic knowledge game all the time. Next. So he had these really cool mini-series of Captain Marvel here. This is the first issue. It's kind of that foily kind of look to it, which is really cool. He's got long hair. That's weird, but it's cool. And this is the second issue. And I think it goes to 3, but he only had the first 2, so that's pretty cool pickup. And these are like just absolutely gorgeous. Like staples are perfect. There's barely any spine ticking on this first one. Second one's got a little bit, but it's not too bad. Corners are great. Like these are basically just near mint, or as mint as you can possibly get, near mint minus. So let me know if you know anything else about this. And then going into another random book he had in there. So, The Last Starfighter, #1. This is a pretty good copy. It's not really damaged too bad. I'd probably put it at maybe a 8, 7.5, 8. I know absolutely nothing about this. I don't really know if it's a newsstand variant. I don't know anything about the movie or anything like that. This is probably one of the only cult books I actually own that's like a real cult book. So if you know anything about this, just hit comics down below and let me know. But this is #1. It's a 3-issue limited series. So this might be one of those things that I'll just try to go ahead and just try to find the other 2 and see if I can find it on eBay or something. Or, you just happen to be digging through the half-price books and you come across the other 2. Who knows? But that's pretty cool. And then I got the Giant Size Special #1 for Captain Marvel, which is pretty sweet. I don't have a lot of giant size of anything, so I got that. And then the big one is this Captain Marvel set from the first series. And the oldest one I got was #12. And it's in fairly decent condition. It's not too bad. It's got a good spine roll on it. Definitely is one of those books that needs to get cleaned. This looks to be like a pretty big reader type of book, but this is the oldest book I have from this run, which is pretty cool. And then it starts at #35, 38, this one's pretty beat up. It's the #39. It's got like a big rub out, I guess you could say. It's not quite a tear, but it's pretty worn out. #40. And they're all pretty in decent condition. Like I said, I think they're definitely readers. #41. Trying to get that glare off. This one is real cool. I like the way the kind of takes place in space. This one right here. I got #45. And 47. Basically from 47 to 49, I think, is a complete run. #48. 49. And it's got Ronin down here, which is pretty cool. And then I got #50 of this run. #54. And the last book that I picked up from this, #62. So, it's a pretty sweet run. I have no Captain Marvel. In fact, that it's from the first series, that's pretty cool. So I was really happy to pick those up from him. If anybody's interested or have any questions or anything about these runs, let me know. Just put it down in the comments. Tell me what you think. All right. Now, this next book I picked up from my local comic book shop. He's had it on his shelf for a few weeks now. Do what you can, guys. Go to your local comic book shops if they're open. Go in, help them out. My local comic book shop, Boomerang Comics, has been quite on the struggle bus. He mostly does modern stuff. He doesn't really have a huge back issue bin. So he's been doing live Facebook shows and stuff like that. So, keep an eye out for that for your area. Help out your local comic book shops. This one is a key book. I don't have this. I don't have a whole lot of DC, but, for what he was selling it for and the condition is, why not pick it up? add it to the collection. And so I picked up Firestorm #1. It's got a lot of spine ticks along the side. I picked this up for $8. So for the first issue of the series, Origin, for $8, why not? You know, I'm okay with getting lower grade copies, unless it's like the right price for the right grade, then I'll put the money towards it. But, you know, why not help them out? You know, I picked up some extra bags and boards too, so to be able to do all those Captain Marvels and everything I showed. So Firestorm, #8. Or #1, sorry. All right, time for this one. Let's go ahead and check this bad boy out here and see what it is I picked up. Because if it's the book I'm hoping it is, that's pretty awesome. All right. I don't know what it is, so I'm going to try to unveil it without seeing it. You ready? I'm ready. Whoo! Look at that. Man. That is Daredevil #10, Silver Age. And it looks good. Man, I love me some Silver Age books. I love me Daredevil. This is probably a good, very good minus. And I'm okay with that. Because, oh man, love me some Daredevil. So, everybody knows the #7 is the first appearance of the red costume. And I was trying to look for some other, you know, lower numbered issues. And I saw a really good price on this. I was like, why not? I need more Silver Age. So I picked up this Daredevil #10. Yeah. Super excited. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have for my video today. Thanks for tuning in, and keep an eye out for the next video.